Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I am going to discuss a new multi-bagger stock idea. So this is the fourth company in my series of multi-bagger stocks. So the company I am going to discuss today is Nucleus Software Ltd. So before going into the video, I request you all the viewers to actually subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can actually post new videos regarding multi-bagger stock ideas. And please give a like and give your comments also so that I can improve the video in future. And please post your valuable comments for regarding this particular stock also. So the company I am going to discuss here is Nucleus Software Ltd. So I will give an overview of the company. So it is one of the fastest growing Midcap IT companies. It provides lending and transaction banking software products to the global financial services industry. It is a company is actually pioneer in the retail and corporate banking. Since 1986, they combined the expected and unprecedented track record and a total commitment to building lasting relationships with customers. So their software powers operations of 200 financial institutions in over 50 countries. They actually support retail banking, corporate banking, cash management, mobile and internet banking, automotive finance and other business areas. They are actually a winner of Celent Bank Model Vendor Award in 2016. They are one of their flagship products. FinOne is a 10-time winner of world's best-selling lending software, lending solution, or home loan solution. Then one of the best of the breed integrated banking transaction solution, Finax Asia, is used to be 20% of world's top banks. And if you want to go into their business operations, if you go to the website of the company, you can see more details on their different areas where they actually operate. So different products they actually serve. So they are actually present in the different industries like retail banking, corporate banking, other Islamic banking, and other sectors like automotive banking, non-banking, NBFC companies. They are present for with the softwares for NBFC companies and also for mutual funds. For retail banking, they have separate banking software products for auto loans, personal loans, housing loans, education loans, gold loans, credit cards. Corporate banking, they are actually deals with separate software modules for dealer funding, bill discounting, working capital funding, transaction banking, and other sectors. They actually present for mentioned by me for NBFC companies, mutual funds, and automotive banking. Regarding the services, they actually offer professional services. They offer project management services, consulting services, training and testing services, support, and they also support services, analytical services. And they also in the application services, they actually undertake application development and management, digital transformation, data management, analytics, mobile and web application verification and validations. So regarding the history of Nucleus Software Ltd, if you go into the history, so the company was actually set up in started operations in 1986. So they actually started with an office in Delhi, and they actually acquired paper manufacturing that year. So in 1987, they actually acquired, and they actually acquired this company, acquired a client that is a advanced display system manufacturer, became a client of Nucleus Software, and they actually made a huge breakthrough in 1988 with a relationship with a tie-up with a leading MNC bank. And then 1989 they shifted operations to Mumbai and Chennai, and their team strength grew to 120. And then in 1994 they actually entered into Singapore, and the IPO was launched by the company in 1995. And they actually, and that year they actually identified the core needs of the Indian banking and software solutions, and developed the products and solutions as per the needs of the industry. And they also in 96 they also started focused product development to cater to dynamic needs of the customers. And in 98, the India's second largest private sector bank chose Nucleus Software product to revolution the automobile sector, and they actually set up a office in the US in 99, and they actually ordered for the first order in Japan in 2000. Their flagship product FinOne goes live in 37 countries in 3 continents in the same year. And they also in 2000 they expanded operations Thailand and UK. And in 2002 they were actually ranked as the top 5 product companies by NASSCOM. They also got the award for the 75th rank in the list of 250 global fast growing technology companies. And in 2000 they established an office in Pune, and in 2005 they actually established an office in Manila and Los Angeles. And 2007 their flagship product FinOne is the first number 1 selling lending software product by ABS Publishing. And 2008 NASSCOM ranks Nucleus Software is one among the 15 exciting emerging companies to work for. And in 2009 one of the leading Nigerian banks goes live in Nucleus Software FinOne banking solution, and they also powers a major auto finance firm in India in the same year. And they actually in 2011 they partners with a leading bank in Turkey, and in 2011 they also won the Golden Shield Award for Excellence Financial Reporting 2000 by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. And in 2013 they actually got the NASCOM Award for Corporate Award for Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion in 13 under category Best IT Service and Product Company. And their flagship product FinOne was developed in mobile, delivering a combination of functional, rich, highly flexible and secure and scalable solution. And in 2014, Integrated Bank's IBS awards Nucleus Software FinOne as the world's #1 leading selling software solution for 6th consecutive year. And they also launches Finax Asia, a game-changing transaction banking software suite. And they launches FinOne Neo. There's end-to-end loan lifecycle management, and they are also inducted in the Institute of Hall of Fame with the Institute of Company Secretary India for the best annual report in terms of excellence financial reporting for the last 5 consecutive years. And 2015 they won the Global One lending product by the IBS Public for 7th consecutive year. And they launched Payc, world's first offline digital cash solution designed and created with the aim to democratize money. And in 2016 they are actually recognized as one of the most significant mobile banking solution vendors by Forrester Research Inc. And they won the Global Model Bank Vendor Award by Salient. And they also launched the Nucleus Lending Analytics, predictive analytics solutions enabling financial institutions to make informed decisions across the lending life cycle. So you can see that from humble beginnings, Nucleus Software has introduced new products to cater to the growing demands for the multinational banks and financial institutions. And they actually acquire new customers and have already also improved the revenues. So if you go to some facts and figures, you can see that they are actually present. So they have 3 decades of financial and banking services domain expertise, and 3 of the top automotive companies are their customers. 200 financial institutions across 50 countries rely on their software, and they had 100 million active loans managed on their software products. And through their software products, 26 million transactions are processed each day, and the $200 billion worth of loans are managed through their software products. 3 lakh users log in daily to the system. So they have separate facts and figures for lending software as well as transaction banking softwares. For lending, they have 2,700 lending product variants used by customers, and 60 million transactions are processed each day, and 100 plus customers are using their customer acquisition system. And regarding the transaction banking software, they have there are also benefits for the customers also, in terms of they are actually seeing 250% increase in number of corporate banking transactions for a bank. There is a 40% increase in transaction value for a bank, and 60% reduction in processing time for a bank, and there is a 20% increase in income from the cash management for a bank. So, and 9 million plus transactions are processed daily through their softwares, transaction banking softwares, and 3 of the top 20 banks are their customers. So this speaks the wide base of Nucleus Software. And if you see the awards for Nucleus Software, they have got different awards from different organizations, and like okay, then if you see the earnings history of the Nucleus Software, so let us go to the earnings history of the Nucleus Software. The market cap of the company is 1664 crores. The current price is 573. High and low price is 750 and 156. Stock price is 1 euro till 14. The book value is around 206. Dividend yield is 1.57%. Return on capital employed is 23.5. Return on equity is 18%, and face value is 10. If you compare the 1 year price chart of the company was trading at around 300 levels in 1 year price chart of the company. The company was trading at around 300 levels in February 2020. Due to COVID pandemic, it fell to as low at 180 levels. It gradually started increasing based on the recovery in the market and based on the earnings growth. It touched an all-time high on 680 in October, and it now corrected to around 570 levels. It looks a more reasonable valuation, trading at around 14 times FY21 expected EPS. So if you see the peer comparison, if you do a peer comparison, most of the peer companies like in the midcap IT sector, like Persistent System is trading at much higher valuations, trading at around 25 times, 24 times. L&T Technology is trading at 25 times, and Emphasis trading is 20 times. Oracle Financial Services is trading at 17 times, and Tata Elxsi is trading at 20 times. The Nucleus Software is trading at just around 14 times FY21 EPS. If you see the quarterly results of the company, in the last December 2000, it was his sales were 88 crores. So in 2009, it was sales was around 105 crores. It is expected to be around 120 crores in September. It posted a sales of around 120 crores in September. Last quarter, it was around 130 crores. So it has gradually increased in the last 2 years. So if you see the operating profit, it was around 14 crores in December 2017. It's improved to around 16 crores in June 2019. It is expected to be around 37 crores in June 2020, and the last quarter, the September quarter, it posted a 31 crores operating profit. Net profit was around 14 crores in 2017, and in December 2018 it was around 17 crores, and in March 2020 it was around 35 crores, and June 2020 it posted 36 crores, and it posted a profit of around 27 crores in this quarter, September quarter. EPS has improved from around 4.86 to around 8 in Jan 2019, and it was around 12.24 in the last quarter, is 9.3 for this quarter. If you see the yearly comparison, the sales has improved from just around 209 crores in 2009 to around 240 crores in 2014. Gradually improved again over the years to around 299 crores in 2017. It was 432 crores last year, and it's expected to be around 510 crores this year, based on the first half total sales. So if you see the operating profit was just 22 crores in 2009, it was around 45 crores in 2014. It had a dip in the next few years. It was around 61 crores in 2019, 70 crores in 2020, expected to around 110 crores in 2021. If you see the net profit was around 26 crores in 2009, it improved to around 37 crores in 2013, it was around 66 crores in 2018, last year it was around 96 crores, respectively to 120 crores in 2021. EPS has improved from around 8 crores to around EPS has improved from around 8 to around 17 in 2014. It further improved to over the years to around 22.59. After it had a dip in the years 2016 and 17. It improved again in 2018, and it was around 26 in 2019, 33 in 2020, expected to be around 40 in FY21. So the dividend paying ratio is around 27% last year. It maintains a dividend payout ratio around 25 to 30% over the years. If you see the sales growth, the 10 years it is 8%, 5 years it is 9%, and 3 years 13%. Profit growth for 10 years is 11%, 5 years it's 11%, and 3 years is 21%. CAGR return is 16%, 19%, and 11%. Return on equity for the 10 years is 14%, 5 years it is 14%. 3 years it is 16%. If you see the balance sheet, it is a low debt or zero debt company. It had a capital of 529 crores, and resource is gradually increasing over the years from 170 crores to around 588 crores this year. It is having a debt of only 200 crores. It is mostly includes working capital. So it is a low debt or zero debt company. Regarding the shareholding patterns, promoters hold a 67% stake, FIs hold around 7.14% stake, and the public holding is 24%. So let us see how the Nucleus Software has become a multi-bagger stock over the years. So the stock price of Nucleus Software was just trading at around 40 levels in Jan 2019, and if you see the returns over the years, so an investment of 10,000 rupees in Jan 2009 at around 40 levels is worth around at the current market price around 5 is worth around 1.45 lakhs. That if we are actually investing 250 shares in Jan 2019 for 10,000 rupees, the current value is around 1.45 lakhs. That is a return of around 1,350% in 11 years. So that is a multi-bagger return that is actually beating the returns of any other asset class like fixed deposit, PPF, or even gold. So it has been a multi-bagger over the years, and based on the large variety of clients that it has in the banking sector and financial services sector, it is likely to be a multi-bagger in the future also. So let us see what are the expectations for the Nucleus Software in the future. So it is one of the leading mid-cap IT companies in the financial banking sector, services sector. It has some software products which are recognized as the best in the financial services sector. If FY21 is likely to post a revenues of 520 crores and profit from 120 crores and EPS of 40, is trading at around 14-15 times FY21 EPS, which is not expensive for a growing mid-cap IT companies, much attractive values as compared to peers like NIT Technologies. It is very attractive long-term investment. Going by the track record, it's possible the Nucleus Software will continue to develop innovative products for the financial banking sectors and boost their revenues and add new clients. And it is a debt-free or low-debt company. Reserves 590 crores in debt of around 200 crores, which includes working capital. And due to the promoter holding is 67% is positive, and the face stake is 7% is also positive. Equity is just 29 crores and reserves is 590 crores. So it can announce a bonus or stock split in the future, maybe in the ratio 1:1, or they can also announce a stock split in the next 2 years. It pays a dividend. The dividend payout ratio is around 2 to 3%. Paid 20% last year, and the stock has a potential to touch 600 to 18 levels in the next 2 to 3 years. The earnings continue to grow, and the company is expected to post an EPS around 50 to 55 in the next 2 to 3 years. A major correction will be a good opportunity for accumulating the stock for the long term. So it has all the ingredients. Unless the earnings disappoint, this stock has a good potential for long-term investment, long-term returns for investors. It has all the ingredients for the multi-bagger stock for long-term also. And due to huge run-up in the last 1 year from 180 to 600 levels, a correction was expected. It has already happened and is corrected to from around high of around 680 levels to around 570 levels. And it now is trading at around attractive levels around 14 times FY21 expected EPS. The earnings growth of the company has already supported the stock price rise from around 180 levels. It was having an EPS of around 40 for FY21. So due to the earnings growth, the rise from 180 to 600 is supported by the earnings growth of the company. So it has a good potential for long-term returns. And if investors, risk-averse investors, they can actually keep a stop loss. But I expect very good returns for the Nucleus Software in the long term. So if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel, give a like for this video so that I can actually post new videos regarding multi-bagger stock areas. Before exiting from the video, please refer to the disclaimer also, and thank you for watching the presentation again.